When you have expectations of others, or you have issues arise in your mind, in your life, are you taking responsibility for them, or are you asking others to bear the responsibility of your expectations, of your own issues? If you have an issue with someone else, or you have an expectation of someone else, it is up to you to communicate that to the person. It is up to you to take responsibility for your issues, because if something external to you is triggering you to have a certain emotion or thought or expectation about something, that is your responsibility. And again, are you expecting someone else to resolve your issue, or are you taking responsibility for your issue and acting within your means of control? What is within your control? How you perceive something, what your attitude is. Is the attitude you're having the issue? Because it doesn't have to be concrete, you know. If you have an attitude about, I hate X, Y, or Z, that's not set in stone. That's just something you've chosen, you know, and you can adapt that. You can choose at any moment to change your attitude towards something, and then through that, it no longer becomes an issue for you. Yes, so what is within your control? You know, do you need to remove yourself from the situation if something is causing you to externalize your control and place the responsibility on others to solve your issue? And this will play out ongoingly in your life, and I am noticing it all the time, whether it's from me or from others, about an expectation or having an issue with something external to me, and I'm putting the responsibility outside of myself to resolve the issue, rather than going, you know what, it's not anyone else's issue, it's my issue. I'm the one being triggered. So then how can I act or respond to the stimulus? How can I react in a way that resolves that issue for me, rather than sitting there, you know, like sitting there, come on, come on, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Are you going to resolve my issue? Because it's no one else's issue. Everyone is living in their own reality, and no one knows what you are experiencing firsthand. And that's why we have communication. That's why we have a voice, and that's where we are able to use it. And when we feel there is tension there, tension to speak our truth, and even just to communicate, this is what's coming up for me, and communicate that to others, without it being like a win-lose situation, and just being like open and vulnerable about noticing your reactions to things and just communicating that to other people. It can help bridge the gap and the separateness you feel from others, through just communicating what is going on in your experience. So I feel like this is just a big thing that comes up all the time, just ongoingly throughout, you know, each day. It's like, oh, I'm noticing myself putting my issue onto someone else to resolve it, or them doing the same to me. And that's where it's up to you. If it's other people asking you to do something, that's where you are able to set boundaries and communicate, no, I am not able to do that. This is me, and I do not have the capacity, say, to solve your issue. This is your issue, so it's up to you to resolve it. And this is what is within your control, you know, changing your attitude, removing yourself from the situation, or taking a broader view of what is happening, and just witnessing what you're feeling and why you're feeling this. And then for the most part, once you sit with that feeling, you're able to let it go. So, yeah, I think that is a big one that is continually coming up for everyone all the time about, you know, what is it, is the issue my issue? And am I giving away the responsibility of it being resolved to something external, something outside of myself, something outside of my control? And if so, can I notice that and realize that is causing my suffering? And can I then look at ways that I can resolve the issue? What is within my control to resolve these issues that are presented to me? So that is an important thing, I think.